Good morning, my dear students. Now, in this lesson number 4, log on to Animate CC. Today I am going to discuss animation. What do you mean by animation? Animation is the way by which we can give motion to any photo. We can write also, we can give motion to any downloaded picture also, we can use it again and again, repeated motion we can give. So animation is of several types. Now first is our frame by frame animation. So what do you mean by frame by frame animation? Frame by frame animation. Now in this type of animation we are inserting the frames again and again. After discussing this theoretically, I will show you the practical also. After this class, just I have made one photo of face and how it is working, that I will show you. But first try to understand how it is working. Now in frame by frame animation, we have to draw the picture on every frame by inserting the keyframe. So this you have to know this, that two types of frames are there. Only frame. What is frame? Frame is the place where the previously drawn photo will be shown to you. Keyframe is what? Keyframe will always hold the new picture. So when you are inserting the frame, it will directly show you the last photo. But when you will insert the keyframe, then it will show you the blank frame where you can start making the new picture. So we will use keyframe always. Shortcut to insert the keyframe is F6 by pressing right click mouse button also, or you can use this shortcut also. So what you have to do, you have to go to the frame timeline downside, you have to right click with your mouse, then keyframe option will come, then click on it and draw the photo every time. So then after drawing the photo on every keyframes, you have to go to the control and you have to play the movie. So this is the theory of this frame by frame animation. Now I am going to show you this video. In this it will be more clear that how you are using the options. Now my dear students, in this you can see Animate CC software. In this first stage we have opened, and by default first keyframe you will get. Downside it is shown to you. In this first keyframe I am going to just increase the size. By default it is 550 cross 400, so I have increased the size horizontally, and then after I will draw one face and I will show you how it can be changed. Now in this I have simply drawn by pencil one face. Then downside you can see I am clicking with the new keyframe. So in the new keyframe again I will draw one more face. Any face we can draw, and you can see that as I am changing the position of keyframes with my mouse, it is also changing. It is also changing in this. Now one more difference it is, in this timeline if you are inserting one frame only, then the last photo whatever you have drawn, that you will get. So keyframe is the frame which will hold the new photo, and frame is the position where you can get the old photo again and again for making some changes in it. Now clear it, and you can see many frames I have inserted, and photo is same, but at the position of keyframe only it is changing. Now clear the frames. Now my keyframe is holding the photo only. This is the first face. Now this is the keyframe. Now again one more face over it, again one keyframe, and again one more photo I am drawing over it. Again one more photo I am drawing over it. Simply you can choose the pencil and you can draw. As I am moving this, you can see photo is also moving. Now go to the loop playback and see this is how. Now students, after frame by frame animation, in this we are using frame, we have to insert the keyframes again and again. But the second type of animation is twinned animation. Twinned animation means we are not using the frame keyframe again and again. We are just giving the keyframe at once at the first position, and after certain number of frames we will insert again keyframe, and then after twinned animation will automatically insert frames in between the first and the last keyframes. So basically twinned animation is used to give motion. Now there are also few types of twinned animation also. So first is our tint twinning. First is our tint twinning. What is tint twinning? In tint twinning, only color will change. Means if we have written some text, if we have drawn any photo, then that photo will not change its shape, that text will not change its shape, that will change only its color. Means if on the first keyframe you have drawn the red color diagram, then after some time, it as the movie will go, then your text or that photo will change its color only. So tint color is used to change the color. Now what is this? It is used to change the color of an object. Tint effect works only on symbol and can't be added to the object that are drawn directly on the canvas of the movie. Now this you have to take care that in our frame by frame animation, we was drawing the photo, we was drawing the diagram every time, but in tint twinning or in twinned animation, we will draw the photo, we will draw or type anything, then we will save that photo as a symbol, and then we will import it in on our stage. So without saving the photo as symbol, this tint twinning will not work. So this you have to remember. In tint twinning, first draw the photo or type the text, then save it as symbol, then this effect will be working. Now how will you use this? Steps are as follows. First you have to tint twinning. Number 1, select the text tool, select the text tool in the tools panel. You know this, where is the text tool? In the tools panel it is present. Then after, select text font. You can select any font. Text font means there are many fonts are present, you can select any font. Then after, choose any size, means it should not be very small, it should be big also. So choose any size. Then after, type the text. Number 5, click on the selection tool and select the text. Select the text means whatever you have typed, you have to select this typed text. Number 6, now click on modify convert to symbol. You have to convert this text after selection as symbol, and you will get this in modify option. So you have to go to modify and then you have to convert it as symbol. Now then save the object, save it with any name. This is the main and important part of this animation tint twinning. You have to type something or draw something, you have to just convert it into symbol with the modify option, and then you have to save it with any name. So after doing this, you have to give the animation to it. Now your photo is ready to be moved. So after giving this, how will you give the color to this? Now you have to go to the 30th number frame directly. On the first keyframe you have drawn the photo, and then after go to the 30th frame, insert one keyframe, then again type one text. Then after you have to do the same process at 10 or 20 also. You have to come back on the 10th number keyframe frame and then right click, then insert keyframe, then again on 20 number scale you have to insert one keyframe, and in between 1 to 10, in between 10 to 20, in between 20 to 30, you have to insert the tint twinning option. From right hand side you will get tint twinning option, so you have to click tint twinning option. Then after clicking tint twinning option, at every keyframe, means first, then after 10th, then 20 and then 30, at every keyframe you have to change the color of that photo. So remember this point, first you have to type any text, then in the timeline you have to insert 4 keyframes, 10, 20, 30, 1 to 1, 10, 20, 30, like this keyframes you have to insert. Then after you have to change the color at every position, and then after you have to go to the control option, and then you have to play the movie. So after this the final diagram will be shown to you. Now all these processes I have shown you practically with the help of this video. Please go through this video. In tint twinning, I have opened this window and I have written this text tint twin. In this we will not save this tint twin as a symbol, simply we will write this tint twinning, and we will use some frames and keyframes to give some animation in this. Now in this tint twinning we will use some first keyframe I have inserted here, then after select this text. When you will select this text, it will be like this, and then after save this text with the symbol, and F8 is the shortcut also. After saving downside you have to choose tint as I have shown you, so it is tint twin, and color you can choose according to your wish. Now after leaving some frames, right click here and insert one more keyframe, and then after you have to change the color of this tint twin. Downside, you have selected tint twin. Downside, it should be tint twin, so change the color at this position. Then again, after leaving some frames, you have to right click and you have to insert one keyframe. You can do it by pressing F6 directly. Also again change the color of this twin. In tint twinning, basically we are changing the color, we are showing that it can change its color. So after some positions, again insert one keyframe and change the color, so it will be shown to you like this. Now after changing its color, many times we have done this, 1 2 3 4, I think 4 times we have done this. So after playing, it will be shown to you like this. Now students, I hope this is clear to you. This is enough for today, and tomorrow I will discuss shape twinning with you. So maintain the notes in your copy, read your book thoroughly, and tomorrow shape twinning I will discuss with you with practical example also. Thank you.